Welcome. We got another seat right here. In the NBA, no bet. Deschamps for the Bulls. The overall approach has seemed to be steady as she goes. Let's stay in our lane. Business as usual. But do you think... is here for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. And it's the chosen one in for Morant. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Jalen Smith comes in for Buzelis. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. Let's go across the court, and here's some more news on MP.
Thanks, guys. As you know, MP grew up in the Chicago area, and he has great respect for the Jordan Bulls era. I asked him if that shaped him as a player, and he said, without a doubt. I saw the professionalism it took for that team to win 6 titles. They knew I had to match it. That level of excellence is something I'll always strive for. I'll always have love for Chicago. You can see how much the Bulls franchise means to him. Guys?
Isn't that nice? So good to see. Thanks, TA. Not a bad dynasty to model your approach after either. So for Chicago right now, White is out there with Trey Jones. Then it's Kevin Huerter. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Smith in at the 4. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to the chosen one. 1:56 left here in the first quarter. The second chance effort. And Clark with the lay-in. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Clark against Collins. Here's Huerter. It's rebounded by Memphis. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's White. 11 feet out, and he hits it. White's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Pass to Clark. Here's the chosen one. A 3-ball. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Bulls trail by 7. White looking around. Smith sets the pick for White. Lets it go with a 3. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Here's the chosen one. 37 points in the win against Orlando. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. There's the steal. From the arc, and the 3-ball is good. The chosen one's got 9 points.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Grizzlies lead by 10. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Jaren Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's the chosen one. Then it's Pippen. And it's Aldama in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And that one's good by Pippen. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap's numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restricted position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. Smith outside. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Giddey. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey.
And checking out the numbers for Jaren Jackson. Good season for him last year. He put up about 22 points a game last season. 5 rebounds and 2 assists. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
Wells, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And the Bulls making a change also. Trey Jones is checked in for Terry. Traps in the tray. 15 points for the chosen one.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here's Giddey. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Here's the chosen one, defended by Jones. The chosen one gets the basket.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Outside, Jones. Driving the lane. It's rebounded by Memphis.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Pass to Herter. And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend on it.
365, 24/7.
Aldama finds Jackson. Here's the chosen one. No good from outside. Bulls trail by 18. Now Herter. Scoreless thus far. Jones, the pass to Giddey. Lock at 6. The 3. Cans it from downtown. Giddey's got 7 points for the quarter.
And letting his offense come to him naturally. Good seeing Giddey take and make those kinds of shots.
Here's the chosen one. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 17. Outside Collins. Back to Jones. Out to Smith. Fires from deep. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here he goes. And the dunk by Wells.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Giddey with it. 11 points in the game. That 3 off the mark. Here's the chosen one. Defended by Jones. The tray. Collins grabs the miss. And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're talking NBA. We're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got two phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your back. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with it?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis, and the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours, but this is what we sign up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. Memphis leading by 21. Here's the chosen one. 22 points for him. Sinks the three-pointer. The chosen one's got 25 points in the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And they get it. And it's Giddey laying it in. Giddey's got 13.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Here's the chosen one. 25 points in the game. And the basket by Jackson.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
And here is Giddey. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Left side, Jones. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Aldama's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to Oklahoma City. Here's Collins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Bulls shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Memphis. Baines checked in for Jackson. And it's John Morant in for the chosen one. The Bulls also changing it up. Buzelis is checked. It's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Memphis Grizzlies. It certainly hasn't been as competitive as we hoped it would be.
Shaq's already falling asleep over there. Wake up, man.
Yeah, we had to go to Taipei, to India, to Louisville. I was trying to dream up a scenario where they make a comeback.
The way this one's going, it's going to be hard to make that dream come true. Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Bulls.
They have to be better offensively, shooting under 40%. You know how to fix that, fellas? Feed the bigs.
Stop the presses. Shaq advocating for more post play. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
With some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. And it's the chosen one in for Bain. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Jalen Smith comes in for Buzelis. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Trey Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey.
Don't let him shoot that.
Here's the chosen one. Off target with his 3. Bulls trail by 9, so the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Kevin Huerter. Jones is out there with White. And it's Smith, and it's Collins in at the 5. Down low with the step back. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. The chosen one passes to Morant. That one drops for him. Morant's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
Huerter with a screen on Morant. Here's White. Bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Here's the chosen one, defended by Jones. Jackson dishes to Clark. Tries again. 2 points. That one goes.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And White kicks to Huerter. Collins passes to Huerter. Launches it. Grizzlies with the rebound. Clark's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Aldama. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 12-point Grizzly lead.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Collins, a screen on Morant. And it's White missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Jackson passes to the chosen one. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land. The chosen one's got 30 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Jones, driving inside. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
That one good for 2. 32 points for the chosen one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now here's Jones. He's covered closely, and that one drops.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
The chosen one passes to Clark. Memphis moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morant. And the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And we'll be back with you shortly. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now for an update on Vucevic's injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Bulls gave us some information. He's currently suffering from shin splints and is in a lot of pain right now. This is certainly not the way they wanted to begin the season. I guess it's never too early to start tinkering with the lineup. Guys?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
We've got Santi Aldama, Desmond Bane out there with the chosen one. Then there's Wells, and it's Clark in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. It certainly puts in the work there to get better. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Pass to Herter. Screen by Smith. Herter, no good. Memphis leading by 18. For the 3. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. And it goes down 2 points. Giddey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
Here's the chosen one, and again for 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Grizzlies have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. From deep three-point land, Chicago grabs the miss. Herter with it, now guarded by Wells. Now here's Herter. Jones, no one around him. It's good from long range.
For a wing, Herter has always been a very good facilitator, by no means a ball stopper.
This one for 3. And he hits the triple. 3 points there on the shot from the chosen one.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
No one near Herter as he lets it fly. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying. And he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
The chosen one's shot is off. Well, Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And that one, good. 22 points here for Josh Giddey.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Here's Clark. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Edey's checked in for Santi Aldama. The Bulls also changing it up. Williams comes in for Smith, and it's Dosunmu in for Jones. Giddey the pass to Collins. Giddey, great positioning on the putback.
And this young guard, Giddey, doesn't quit on the glass. Phenomenal awareness and positioning right there.
Here's the chosen one, and he finishes nicely on the layup. The chosen one's got 46 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Dosunmu's shot is off. And the Grizzlies leading by 23. Here's the chosen one. Connects Hits again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in the game.
And it's a four-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Santi Aldama comes in for Bane. And it... He's checked in for Memphis. Jones checked in for Chicago.
Your time.
Collins finds Jones. Back to Collins. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Collins has got 10 points here in the second half. The Grizzlies shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Here's the chosen one. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Jones looking for an opening. His three-pointers off the mark. Memphis leading by 23. Here's the chosen one. And Jones pulls it down. For Chicago, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Pass to Giddey from downtown, and it's Jones. That time on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got 5 assists tonight.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
And Morant throws it down.
It's just so much fun to watch Ja fly. The way this man can take off is so impressive.
Here's Giddey. Collins, a screen on Morant. Giddey, no good.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
Here's the chosen one. Over to the wing. There's the triple. Good! Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him.
And the Grizzlies leading by 23. Here's the chosen one. And again for 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And Klay Thompson viewed as one of the best shooters ever to play this game. Hard to believe that the mark of 14 made threes has been passed here this evening.
Oh, and a treat awaits us all as we get a chance now to hear from MP himself. Center court, Mike in hand.
Obviously, this isn't something you really prepare for. It's crazy. Setting a record for threes in a game. It takes me back to what it took to get here. All those hours alone in the gym with just my dreams. Now they're coming true. It's because of all the hard work that I put in and also all the hard work that my teammates put in. So thank y'all. And I also want to thank all the three-point shooters from NBA history, the ones that made the shot into the weapon that it's become. Steph, Dame, Ray, Larry. Now you got to add my name to the list. And I'm just getting started. So thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Well said by MP. Bravo, MP. Accepting this honor while staying focused on the task at hand. Greg, I know you were impressed.
And Kevin, doing this at home had to feel good, right? Now they just have to win this game, and the party can really start.
Chicago's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Here's Giddey. It's rebounded by Memphis. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home.
You don't win Defensive Player of the Year unless you're extremely disruptive. Jackson was all over them.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Here's the chosen one. 3-pointer. And good! There's another. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Timeout called the Bulls. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson. G.G. Jackson, he's checked in for Wells. And Pippen subbed in for John Morant. Chicago also making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Zach Collins. Buzelis comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's White in for Trey Jones. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Grizzlies making a switch here. Kennard's checked in.
To the lineup for your Grizzlies, number 10, Luke Kennard.
Pass to Giddey. Looking to end the run, and the layup is up and in. Giddey's got 15 points here in the second half.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Here's the chosen one. Hits it again. Wow!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And there's Buzelis on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got 6 assists in the game. The Grizzlies shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Here's the chosen one. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Giddey. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Here's the chosen one. White covering. And again, another one in from the chosen one.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Now, Giddey. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like to pick the set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Pass to Buzelis. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Dosunmu. Vucevic, a screen on Kennard. Dosunmu's shot is off. Dosunmu's gone, only 1 of 7 here from the field. Here's the chosen one. Connects again. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless. I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. .133 left in the fourth quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Grizzlies.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that.
He got it again. Sensational.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Dosunmu. That one a little long. And so here's Memphis. Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. Pippen, the pass to the chosen one. Back to Pippen. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside.
So you just set the record for most three-pointers made in a game. What are you feeling right now?
Sabrina, I feel like sitting down somewhere. No, but for real, though, I feel great. Tonight was a great night, and it felt like the basket was a foot wider than normal. You know, I was able to get a lot of good shots, and I was able to make a lot.
Now that you've set this record, other defenses are going to want to make sure you don't do the same to them. How do you think they'll respond?
They'll adjust, we'll adjust. You know, basketball is a game of adjustments. They just have to figure out how to stop us first.
All right, thanks again.
Thank you.
Joe, when you're as hot as you were tonight, does it feel like you're playing a different game from the other 9 guys on the court?
Look, if I let myself think for a moment that somehow I'm apart from the other guys, meaning my teammates or the opponents, they straighten me out real quick.
I bet.
Michelle.
Do you care how long your record lasts?
I hope my team and I break it the next time out. And the game after that, and the game after that.
You see this as a team record then?
Oh, 100%. I couldn't do it without my guys. You know, everything exists in that team context. Nobody's out there by themselves, Michelle.
You're the
Thank
best.
you.
MP.
One more question, MP.
Call the electrician because MP just shot the lights out.
Nailed it, MP. Big win for team chemistry.
Man, that was crazy. You look like Craig Hodges out there.